Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family. Welcome to Wimbledon Spiritualist Church, where the power of spirit is ever present and we embrace an independent perspective. It's good to see familiar and new faces in our congregation, and we also say a big hello to everyone joining us live on YouTube and Facebook. It's a pleasure to introduce our guest medium for today, Jeff Hewitt, who will open our service in prayer following my opening reading. Morning prayer in the light of sunshine. Divine Spirit of eternal light, as the sun rises and spills its golden grace across the earth, we awaken to this Sunday wrapped in warmth and wonder. Let your love shine like the morning light, soft, steady, and full of promise. May each beam that touches our skin remind us of your presence within and around us. Let the angels of peace walk beside us, their wings shimmering with the glow of dawn, guiding our steps with quiet wisdom and joy. Bless this day with clarity and compassion. May our thoughts be bright, our hearts open, and our words gentle as sunlit petals. Let us be bearers of kindness, mirrors of the light you place in every soul. As we move through this day, may we feel the warmth of spirit in every breath and know that even in shadow, your light is never far. Jeff, prayer, please. Thank you.
Good morning. We'll bow our heads in prayer. Loving Father God, Divine Spirit, we thank you for this opportunity to come here today to settle our hearts and still our minds and link to that point within us which is still and harmonious, and that links into the harmony that we get from spiritual nourishment, if you like, God, the universe. And as Phil said in the prayer, we wrap ourselves up with that golden light. And with the week ahead, we put our best foot forward, knowing that all things in life, although they might not seem sacred, all of life itself is a sacred and divine journey. So we take notice of what we're doing and how we're coming across and what we're doing with our lives. We thank those in the spirit world for the inspiration that they give us in our lives. If we're questioning which way we're going to go, we know the spirit people hear our thoughts and they do their best to inspire us and to guide us. And we thank them for that. And I know that those in the spirit world would like to thank us as well for our thoughts, wishing them well on the next stage of their soul's growth. And we ask that this morning's service is guided by spirit, and we ask and invite the spirit people to draw as close as they possibly can. In your name, which is love, amen.
Thank you, Jeff. Now, please join me to still our minds and open our hearts as we pray for all those people, children, and animals in need of spiritual healing, love, and light across the planet, in places of war and conflict, nations affected by natural disasters, everyone involved in rescue operations and foreign aid, our National Health Service, the selfless doctors and nurses who work tirelessly for our well-being. We pray for peace in our time and the abolition of atrocities and violence, and we thank the power of the Holy Spirit for giving us strength and hope in times of doubt and despair. We include at this time the following names from our church healing list: Leslie, Gordon, Daphne, Ivor, Ben, Jeff, Gemma, Elizabeth, Ray and Jackie, Nicolette, June, Aggie, Ashanti, Morazy, Pat, Joan, Julie, Anne, Judy, Moya, Mary, John, Pat Ward, Liz Smith, Muriel, Mark, Tricia, Mary Dixie, Anne Hopkins, Carol Burgess, Jenny Burgess, Ray Parrett, Jill Ross, Harvey Mason, Daphne, Fabrice, Emily, Rose, Alex, Jean-Claude. We now move our attention into the healing silence, to be followed by the serenity prayer, which we will say together. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Jeff will now give his address.
Good morning, everybody. Nice to see you here. I don't prepare an address, so I'll ask my inspirers to draw close. And I want to talk about courage. And I think we all have to have courage in our lives. And sometimes we have to face things that we don't have to face. And just through the very process of life itself, that circle of life of birth and death and going through all the normal things, we have to have that courage, and we have to pull on that courage. And if needs be, draw it up from our boots, if you like, when things we feel have become tough, or when we feel we've come to a dead end. The wonderful thing about the philosophy in spiritualism is, of course, there are no real dead ends, and there is no such thing as failure. There's only learnings and growing. And if we do feel that we've come to a full stop, and maybe we've lost a bit of that courage, we need to step back and be really kind to ourselves. And if you like, forgive ourselves, or look at things in a different way. Because we're all very good, I'm sure, at being hard on ourselves, or at least usually people are their own worst critic. But really what you need to do is be your own best friend. I mean, I'm lucky that I've got such a strong faith in the spirit world, so I know that they're never going to let me down. And that's not to say I don't have plenty of hurdles to jump, and sometimes have to think, oh, I thought I'd gotten over that, and then I need to draw back that courage and be strong. And remember, most of all, to be kind and fair to myself. There are always maybe going to be people around who might not be quite so kind to you, but nobody ever knows. You know, usually people have got their own issues going along, and they don't know all of you know, what's happened to you to make you be the person that you are at the moment. So it's not easy for other people to understand yourself. So this is another reason why you really want to be your own best friend and work on yourself, and not put too much attention to other people, what they're doing and how they're doing it. But if you do that, then you know you're going to become a beacon of light in your own way. You're going to be putting your best foot forward. You're going to be making the most of your life, which runs past us all too fast. I know a guy who's about in his 30s, and he was saying, oh, life goes so fast. And I thought, well, when I was your age, I thought it was going to be forever, but now every day counts. You get past a certain age and every day counts. So let's make it count. Anyway, just a few thoughts. And I wanted to add as well that sometimes we think spirit don't hear us, or that we are alone with a certain issue, but they always do. And we've got to remember They can't always wave a magic wand, because it's for us to live our lives, us to live our lessons, and us to draw on that courage and, if you like, reset the button. Because if they were sort of making things easy for you, I always think you become like a bit like a hothouse flower, and you grow very fast and don't last very long. So, you know, all these challenges are sent to us for a reason. Sorry to make it sound a little bit doom and gloom. I'm trying to be cheerful, actually, about looking at things in a different way if you feel that you need to, because there's a spiritual philosophy that you can put on every situation that is very positive. And so I'll leave those words with you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Jeff, for that inspiring address. And now, may I please ask Terry to take the offertory in church? Anyone wishing to make a freewill donation may do so on the following link, which is also listed on our Wimbledon Spiritualist Church Facebook pages, and that is www.paypal.com/paypalme/LADPROMS. That's www.paypal.com/paypalme/LADPROMS. Thank you, Terry. My second reading today is from White Eagle, the Spirit Guide of Grace Cook. Never allow your thoughts to drag you down, and do not give in to feelings of being incarcerated on the earth plane, because your thoughts are free to go anywhere they please. Traveling faster than the speed of light, wherever you direct them, they can instantly reach even the farthest and remotest corners of the whole of creation. The moment you think about a place, you are instantly there. And when your thoughts are used in the right way, they have the power to release not only yourself, but the whole of humankind from the darkness of its false beliefs, superstitions, and prejudices about the purpose and meaning of their existence. Most important of all, do not despair about the state of your world or dwell on the negative aspects of any situation. If you believe that much good can come out of whatever you see and that the best is yet to be, you are helping to bring it about. And refuse to be dismayed by the darkness of spiritual ignorance of the people around you. Instead, do all you can to shine the light of your knowledge into it. Cultivate love, compassion, and tolerance towards everybody, as everybody is your sibling in the family of humankind, and also for all other life forms that share your beautiful planet with you. Whatever you do, always bear in mind that every bad and negative thought that goes out into the universe adds to the sum of the ones that are already there, and that the same is true for good and positive, kind and understanding thoughts. God has a great evolutionary plan for the whole of creation, as well as for humankind and each individual human being in it and your world. As soon as you have become aware and accept that there really is a wise higher reason behind everything that happens on the earthly plane of advice, thinking in constructive and positive ways becomes easier for you. By firmly believing in the final good outcome of everything, you are serving the evolutionary progress of your race, your whole world, and the rest of creation, and are raising its consciousness. Even the smallest contribution any one of you makes to this end is of the greatest value and importance. And now I will be asking Jeff to demonstrate his mediumship, and would ask that if a spirit communicator is drawn to you with a message, church members please respond with a clear yes or no to the statement. Or if in doubt, just say, "I'm not sure," and Jeff can ask spirit for further clarification. It is important for him to hear your voice, as this is the conduit of the energy which spirit need to make a strong connection. Please, can I also ask church message recipients to speak clearly into the hand-held microphone? Thank you. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you very much, Phil. Okay, so this is the nature of an experiment. I don't always know where I'm going. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. They say don't feed the medium. Remember, I'm supposed to be telling you, so don't fill me in. But as Phil says, it's great to hear your voice. Okay, so bear with me a second. I feel that I'm with somebody here who has an anniversary, who would know of an anniversary at Christmas. So I don't know if they knew somebody who was either born on Christmas Day or passed on Christmas Day, but I've got an anniversary at Christmas. Can anybody understand that so far? Loud enough. Shirley? She passed on Christmas Day? Okay.
She passed.
Right, I didn't know that. Wow, didn't know that. Funny enough, she came into my mind earlier when I was sat here. So I knew Shirley, bless her, because I felt they showed me the Christmas bells on a Christmas card. And I feel that I feel that somebody's got an anniversary coming up very close around now as well. Somebody who knew Shirley. There we are. Okay, perfect. Because it was like, well, thank you for the wishes. I feel a bit teary as well, you know. It's thank you for your thoughts that you sent her at Christmas.
Yes.
And so she's saying, I'm going to return those thoughts for your birthday with my best wishes to you.
It's lovely to know. Thank you.
Yeah. Now, do you have now I knew this about Shirley already, that she liked butterflies.
She did.
But I feel you must have a butterfly, whether it's a brooch or a picture of one, I'm not sure.
Yeah, she left me one.
She left you one. Well, there we are. Because she just gave me the butterfly to give to you as if to, I thought.
Yeah, she left me a brooch, butterfly.
Perfect. Okay, good. Well, that's good evidence. Thank you, Shirley. And to me, Shirley was like a fine wine. The more you knew her, perhaps that's a bad way of putting it, but the more you knew her, the more you liked, the more you there was a lot more to her than met the eye. She was a lot of a deeper person. I feel it's more like a maturity. I don't know if your friendship matured, whether it wasn't started and then it got deeper as time went by, but she's giving me that feeling.
To a degree it did, yes.
Yeah. She's just giving me that feeling like through the passage of time, our friendship got deeper. And I feel she comes around you here and there, so you must be sending her thoughts occasionally, not just on her anniversary.
I do, because I've got memories of her that I
perfect.
kindle.
Yeah, so she's as you know, when you think of somebody, it draws them close as well. So it's a sort of two-way street. I feel there's a good two-way street of communication through thought there from her to you. Yeah. And of course, one of her partners or her partner was Robin, and I'm just seeing a Robin. And so I want to give you, whether it's his name or just the name of Robin to you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, so Did you ever see her with her hair all curly?
Yeah, I made it curly.
There we are. There we are. Okay. Because she likes that and she likes the bounce in her hair.
Yeah, she did.
And she's giving you a bit of view of her positive bounce, because I know you are a positive person, but sometimes we all like a little extra.
Oh,
And
that's wonderful.
she's
Thank
giving
you.
you, it's almost like, well, remember the bounce you gave her.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice way to put it. All right. Oh, has someone's hearing deteriorated a bit recently?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I asked her to tell me something else, and I just felt, oh, my hearing is going a little
Yeah.
bit.
That's right.
I don't know where we're going to go with this. She's talking about a period of her time when she went to the coast and they had donkey rides on the beach. And she's pulling out some papers. And have you got a letter of hers or as well? Some writing of hers?
Think so. No.
Okay, I'm not quite sure where we're going with that.
Victor showed us a book the other day with her writings in.
You what, sorry?
Victor, her husband, showed us a book with her writings in.
Okay, I think she'd be
Which was great,
referring to that then, I beg your
Yeah,
pardon.
maybe.
All right then. She's also given me an anniversary in November. I'm not sure if that's a birthday or a passing. And
It's a passing.
and she I feel she blows you a kiss from spirit side. Okay. Now, do you yourself have memories of camping?
In France, yes.
Because
yeah, in the hot weather.
I keep asking her to up for more information or tell me something else, and she just talked about memories of camping.
Lovely, yeah.
Okay. Now I don't know if it was someone around you or someone around her, but I know somebody was involved as well with a youth group, whether it was Scouts or Girl Guides or something like that. But I'll give you that as well.
I did join once.
You joined once. Okay. So of course, in the spirit side of life, they can go through your memory banks to before you would have known. I've got no idea, and don't tell me how long you knew her for, but she can go back and have a good nose. Yeah. And she was nosy, wasn't she? In the nicest possible way.
It was a woman.
All right. I thought she just said the name of Mandy as well. So I don't know if you've come across a Mandy or Amanda. So if you take her love from those in the spirit world.
That's great.
And
Thank you.
love from Shirley.
Thank you.
Yeah. I have got somebody else in your family who I felt used to own one of those, I'll call it a fox stole. Like,
yeah, I've got one.
You've got one?
Yeah, I've got one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I just thought I'd finished with Shirley, and then I had this fox stole, which you've got. But I feel there was a lady in your family going back who had one. So I don't know.
Oh, I think somebody had one of those with the head and tails on.
That's right.
Yeah, I remember a photograph.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'd call that the calling card from that person.
Okay.
Because I was about to pull away and they just put that onto me. All right then. I'll leave it to you if you want to take it as a message about being like the fox, not in a negative way, but
Foxy.
Foxy, you got the red hair.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? And you've thought about planting something in the garden in memory? You can say no.
Oh. No.
No. Okay. All right. Oh, take her love. God bless.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Good. Is there anybody else here who's planted something in memory or been thinking about planting something in memory? One person. Okay. Let me see if I can build up a link with you, please. At the moment, I'm just feeling a symbol rather than a person drawing close about your path ahead of you. I feel that you've got goals that you have in mind, and
Yes.
now it's a matter of putting them into practice to get there.
Yes.
I feel I'm going to say you're an animal lover as well. I feel that you would have some pets that are now in the spirit world. Yeah. So I'm trying to get a person, but I'm just getting more animals.
Okay.
I feel you've got the memory of burying a pet in the garden.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's the pet. I think they're coming in with a bit of humor here. But of course, as Phil mentioned in the readings, the animals are just they're just as important as us, and we still have that relationship of love both ways.
Yes.
So it's entirely right that they should come back and say thank you for all that love that you gave me.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, and I want to give you butterflies as well, actually. And you can say, no, I feel you've got a memory, obviously not now with the weather, of being very close to a butterfly. It either landed on you or it flew right close to you.
Yes.
I feel that there's a gentleman in the spirit world, and who's saying it was my influence. I influenced the butterfly to draw close to you.
Okay.
Because I feel that you had a sense of comfort from the spirit people
Yes.
with that experience.
Yes.
You understand a man in the spirit world who had a heart condition? I felt a man pass with a heart attack. Can't understand that.
I'm not too sure.
No, okay, I beg your pardon. Right, so what animals? Butterfly drawing close. And yeah. So I feel I've got a relative in the family who loved plants, loved the gardening, and was very good with plants. Don't know if they actually had a greenhouse, but I feel they used to nurture and tend the plants.
Yes.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And I feel that you're a very nurturing person yourself. And you're very, like the little seedlings, they need special care. If you forget to water them, they die and wither.
Yeah.
And I feel that you're very caring and very attentive to situations around you.
Yes.
You don't miss things out. So especially with the care and love for others, you're not one of these people who are too busy to miss things out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel that there was a lot of caring on your part to the person, if I've got this right, where you wanted to plant in memory.
Yes.
And because I feel this is what they're saying. They're saying, so it takes me a while to get to it sometimes. You didn't miss a trick. You cared for that person so perfectly. Yeah. So there's a lot of love
Thank
and
you.
a lot of thanks from them to you.
Thank you very much.
So you did a perfect job there. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, have you yourself, because I'm Australian, of course, have you got any connections with Australia? Don't have to be strong.
No.
Okay. Anybody else here have a connection with Australia? Oh, lots of people. All right. So at the moment, they've just showed me a boomerang, you see. So I don't know if something's going to come back in your life in an unexpected way. But if it happens, just remember I said it.
Thank you.
Okay. So where were we? We were there, and with Cherie. Yeah. Okay. I might be with the lady at the back. Yeah. Now I came to you last time I was here.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. So I feel that what I'm seeing the boxing kangaroo, and so to me, I've got spirit fighting my corner. Okay. You understand the name of Bill or William?
Yes, Bill is my cousin, yes.
Bill's your cousin. And right, let me see. Getting things that I was getting last time. Anyway, and you understand the name of Rose?
I do, yes.
Yeah. Okay. And did you know somebody in your family who absolutely loved growing the big blooms of flowers?
Not sure on that one.
No, I've got like the dahlias, and they have big heads there. No, okay. Okay, so I had a connection with Australia. I have your cousin's name. It wouldn't surprise me if you hear from Australia on some level, and you understand a baby in the spirit world as well.
I do, yes.
Yeah, and I feel that's well looked after. And do you know people in your family who used to have sorry, I'm sort of jumping around all over the place here, but who used to have a fish tank?
Yes.
Yeah.
We still got it.
You still got it? Yeah. And I want you to give yourself a bit more credit about how well you're handling some difficult situations or a difficult situation. Yeah. And I feel that it sounds a silly thing to say, but I'm going to say growth through hardship. So it might not feel like it, and you certainly won't thank me for it, but take my word for it that
Yes, I understand.
you understand
Yeah.
that. Yeah. And I know it's difficult. They're giving me a situation which I've had to go through, which I found difficult, and which was growth through hardship. So so you are not alone. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You understand somebody in the spirit world who was a bit snappy before they passed?
There's quite a few.
Quite a
yeah.
few. Because I feel like there was somebody who was, I would say, awkward and difficult. And now they're on the spirit side of life. They realize, at the time, they didn't quite realize how awkward or difficult they were. And now they're there, they're a bit like, oh, so I want to apologize for being, I would say, harsh, for being as harsh as I was. Now I'm there, I realized I was not fair.
That's right.
And I think they had some health issues which didn't bring out the better side of them. It made them go a bit that way. They're not making excuses for themselves, but they're just giving you a bit of a reason. Yeah. So, so there's a nicer person there, then maybe they showed themselves or that you remembered them. So they, as I said, they're sorry about that. So please accept their apology or think of them in that nicer light. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. You had a problem with your mobile phone, or you just changed it?
No, it just keeps going off by itself.
Keeps going off by itself. Okay. They just gave me that as a little bit of evidence because I was going, am I finished now? Do you want me to move on? And they just gave me the mobile phone. Okay. Yeah. Okay. If I'm still with you, you understand as well somebody who used to love Shirley Bassey?
Yes. Yeah.
Good.
Mm.
Okay. And we've talked about Shirley, our friend Shirley, who you wouldn't have known. I'm also feeling drawn over to Cherie as well. I know you've got the connection with Australia. Yeah. So take their love from those in the spirit world and you know, give yourself a pat on the back for how you're dealing with things. You're welcome. Hi, Cherie.
Hi there.
Okay, so I feel that you could understand some of the information that was given to the lady. I don't know if you were listening or not, but you also understand a baby in the spirit world.
Yes.
And do you understand a lady who used to do I call it crocheting?
Yes.
Used to make her own shawls.
Yes.
Good. And it had holes in it.
Yes.
Yeah. So you think, well, what's the point of that? But it's fashion, I suppose. That's what she's shown me, and you understand it. That's what's
Yes.
important. Yeah. And this lady comes around you with a lot of love, of course. Now, so she's saying that you would understand an anniversary in May. And did you know somebody in your family? I mean, everyone likes a cup of tea. Did you know somebody in your family who used to read the tea leaves?
I think, yeah, I think so.
You think so? I thought either that. She's given me a saucer and a cup of tea, so I know she used to
Yeah.
love her cup of tea, don't we all? Correct me if I'm wrong, but she's telling me that you've still got some things of hers. This particular lady.
I'm not sure about that.
No. I'll stick my neck out. Have you got a teacup that belonged to somebody in the spirit world?
Yes.
You have. That's where I was going. Well, I'll say that's her calling card
Right.
for you. Yeah. And you know, sometimes in life there's been a few wobbles.
Yep.
And she's saying that, you know, something's happened. There's been a little bit of a wobble recently, but she wants you to know she's around you.
Thank you.
And you know, and helping your energy there. Yeah. A bit of a strange one. Do you understand someone who mentioned they were somewhere where there was a tremor, an earth tremor, like a mini small earthquake? I wouldn't say it was as much as that. No.
I'm not sure about that.
You're not sure about that. Okay. I beg your pardon. I thought anybody else understand that? Very specific. You can.
Yes, that was my grandmother when she was young.
You can understand that.
Yes.
Okay.
I think still.
Yeah. Thanks for speaking up. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. And I feel you again, this was quite common. She had quite a bit of the blue and white china. This lady.
Not that particular
Not
one,
that
but
one,
I know
but
someone
somebody
that
else.
did.
Okay. Then they're bringing that in as well. So I always get the healing energy with the blue and white. Because blue is the color for healing. Okay. So apart from, I'll call her our Shirley, you know another Shirley? I know it's a common name. Give me the name Shirley for you.
I'm not sure about
You
that.
don't know? Okay, beg your pardon. Right. Okay. So take the love from those in the spirit world.
Thank you.
Yeah, and God bless you. You'd also understand Irish connections in your family?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought she'd gone, but she's just come back, this lady. And I know not in your family, but she was saying there was somewhere where there was 9 in the family. I don't know if that's 7 and 2 or 9 kids, but that's what she's given me. And they've just as well spirit guides drawn close. Who looks to me, I'm not saying it's silver birch, but it looks like silver birch. He's got the single feather. So I know that you've sat in development circle for your spirit guide to draw close.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So so no, he's there and you can call on him and as and when.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you where can you place the train set?
I always wanted one when I was a kid.
Well, I think they're spiritually giving you the train set.
Thank you.
Yeah. Didn't give you one, but they yeah. Making me feel bad. Making me feel bad. When I was a kid, I wanted a train set. And when my mum gave it to me, I kind of lost interest. And so anyway, there we are. All right. So I think they're encouraging you with your spiritual work as well.
Thank
To
you.
carry on, and they're thanking you for your thoughts, because I know that you send out prayers of healing to people.
Yeah.
And because it reminded me of when Phil was reading out the healing list. All right. You also got a funny story, might not be a funny story, with a nativity scene, Christmas nativity scene.
No.
Right. Okay. Take their love.
Thank you very much.
So here you can understand where there was a nativity scene and there's either a funny story or a piece was missing or something like that. Nobody? No. Okay, beg your pardon. All right. Let's see if we can get back to that later. I'm not sure. All right then. So if I can work with our friend here, and they're giving me a Buddhist energy with you. Would either you or someone very close to you have had like a Buddha statue?
Well, I've got a small one
Perfect.
and somebody took it off the high shelf and I cleaned it all up yesterday
Ah,
and polished it.
oh, there we
But I
are.
can't get back up,
Oh,
back.
right. Well,
Yeah.
spirit obviously around you because they made me talk about the
Yeah.
Buddha statue. That was what you were doing
Yeah,
yesterday. But I know you have shared here before, so I know you very
Yeah.
much into the spiritual movement. So I'm not telling you anything that you don't know, that the spirit people are around you
Yeah.
and connecting to your thoughts. Yeah. Can you understand a memory of a pressed clover? They show me a clover leaf. So
My mum used to press things, so they probably,
that'll do for me.
yeah.
If she pressed flowers.
Yeah.
Because with the Buddha, I felt your mother's energy around you.
Oh,
And she's giving you the clover leaf, of course, for luck. Yeah. Okay. And she's saying that there'd be Irish in your family going back some way.
yes, yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
with the clover leaf.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Who used to right. Okay. Am I right that you've got a son?
Yes.
When you were he was much younger, you used to take him to the sports and
Yeah.
take him to the things to encourage him.
Yeah.
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 And I feel your mother's saying you did well there because you not molded.
Yeah, he was very shy.
Uh-huh.
I understand.
So you
that,
understand.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, good.
Mm.
So I don't need to say any more.
Mm.
Because she's saying you did well. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Because we don't want to mold our people, but sometimes people need steering in the right direction,
Yeah.
don't they? Or a nudge in the right direction.
Yes, yes.
And then you cross your fingers and hope
Yeah.
they keep going. All right then. So what else have we got for you? You or someone around your shoulder been playing up a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so send healing there, please.
Yeah.
You ever been up to Hampstead?
Oh,
Years ago.
a few years ago, yeah.
I don't know why they're mentioning Hampstead. Okay. All right. Well, I feel I'm just going down memory lane with somebody that you went to Hampstead with. Okay. You understand the name of Ernie or Ernest?
Yes, my dad.
Is your dad?
Mm.
Okay. So definitely somebody, you were in Hampstead with somebody who's now in the spirit world, and they're walking down memory lane. You've come across something sort of by accident that's reminded you very much of a relative. So it could be anywhere. You could have been in a shop, op shop, at a market, and something's presented itself that reminds you very much of a relative.
Well, I've been sorting lots of things out at home, and actually a few things have come up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I felt like I wanted to keep. There's one or two special things that I want to keep. I don't want to give them away. I want to keep them because they're treasures, memories. Yeah. And so your mum is really around you strongly.
Oh,
yeah.
That's nice to know.
Yeah, gives you I mean, you might have been expecting somebody else. I don't know, but
no, I wasn't expecting.
She's the main. You're not expecting anybody.
Yeah.
She's the main communicator here for you. So much love and support, and really giving you a good backup.
That's nice.
Okay. All right then. I mean, Elizabeth's a common name. I feel you understand the name of Elizabeth.
Yes, I do.
They give me the name of Marie as well.
Yeah.
They're giving me the name of Stanley.
Yes, he used to be here.
Did he?
Yeah.
Tell me, would you understand the name of Herb or Herbert?
Herbert.
No.
Well, I knew somebody Bertie, but whether
Bertie.
that was short for Herbert, I don't know.
Herbert or Albert, I don't know. I don't know either. But that's an unusual name. You don't hear it anymore. Okay. So somebody around you, I feel, I don't know if it's selective hearing or they've become a bit hard of hearing as well.
Yeah, somebody, yeah.
You understand
yeah,
that?
I do.
All right. Okay. And again, they give me lots of common things, but who's got the problem with the knee?
My son, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so referring to him again.
Yeah.
All right. And you can understand where there was 3 in a family, please?
3.
And do you know
Probably.
Andrew or Andrews?
Yeah, Andrew.
You know Andrew,
Yeah.
very good. All right then. Okay. And you knew the person who liked the psalm, "The Lord is my shepherd, I'll not want." Not particularly.
I can't think of one particular person, but I mean, lots of people in the church would have
Okay.
liked that. Yeah.
All right. Anyone else understand that particularly? No. Okay. I feel a grandfather influence around you as well.
Oh.
Would you understand if he was a churchgoer?
One.
I don't want to make it thick, but I
No.
felt he liked that psalm, "The Lord is my
I
shepherd."
think one of my granddads would have done.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But whether he went to church, I didn't see them often. They lived
Yeah.
quite far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to
Yeah.
remind you of those words. All right. But somebody in your family was a minister or a vicar, a priest. If they weren't,
Oh yes.
yeah, they were.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
are.
Yeah,
'Cause
sorry.
they just put the dog collar on you. I know you're wearing black and it's a bit of white, but they just put the dog collar on you.
Yeah.
They're not telling you to become one, but you never know. But I know that person was.
Yeah, I almost forgot.
And yeah, maybe that's the person giving me the psalm.
Yeah.
All right. Right. So take the love from those in the spirit world.
Yes, I will do.
And they're just, I know this sunflower is the symbol of, or a symbol of spiritualism, but they could just give me a sunflower for you as well.
That's lovely.
All right, bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Phil, can you understand somebody in your family also being of the church?
Not the way from the.
No? Okay. So I still had a priest here, but if you
No, I can't think of
no,
anyone.
okay. I'll just put that to one side. Okay. You understand somebody if I am with you, either you or someone around you's been complaining of a sore hip?
Sore hip. I think,
I felt it, right?
yeah, well, a friend's mother
A friend's mother?
has a sore hip.
Okay.
That she mentioned to me, yeah.
Uh-huh. I knew I was right. I just didn't know if I was right going to you because I felt it
Yes.
myself. And I know you've got a lot going on in your life and a lot to do. And I feel you need to do some straight talking with 1 or 2 issues with you.
Sure. Yes.
You understand
yes.
that? Because it'll just clear things up, make
Yes.
things simpler and more straightforward. Okay. Because I get the shoot from the hip
That's
sort of expression. Okay. I'll give you the name of Andrew as well. I'm not sure where to place it.
Andrew, yes.
Yeah. I'll give you the name of Paul as
Paul,
well.
yes. Brothers.
Uh-huh. Oh, they're both brothers.
Yeah.
Right. It's for filling me in. Yeah. Now, funny enough, whenever I work here, I always keep talking about Christmas, but I feel that you understand somebody's anniversary very close to Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I wanted to put the decoration on the tree and remember. Yep, good. Okay. And yeah. Again. So bear with me, I'm just a bit slow sometimes when I work. And they give me the name of John as well.
John, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And you knew a lady, trying to work out whether it's family or not, who was a very good dancer. And I felt would have, you know, like back in the 20s or 30s, more like dancing hall type, might not be exactly
Yeah, I
that.
can relate to that.
You
yeah,
can relate
yes,
to that?
Yes, yes.
And I feel that lady is coming down, and this particular lady's got a fan, and to me that would be a symbol of if keeping you nice and calm and steady if
Okay.
there's the odd situation
Mm.
where you might not be. I mean, everyone's been to Spain, but I could also take that to visits to Spain. Okay. You can understand a man in the spirit world who complained about being dry in the mouth before he passed. I had a period of that.
Yes, I can.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so that's his way of identifying himself as well.
Right.
And again, it's all about the communication. He's giving you that, they're giving you that boost with
Thank you.
your communication. All right. They're just giving me my own name. So you must know another Jeff.
I know several Jeffs.
You know several Jeffs.
Mm.
Okay. And would you know the name of Toby?
Yes,
Toby.
yes.
Yeah. They gave me that by showing me a Toby jug.
Hmm.
All right. Okay. And you yourself, you've got the memories of playing the darts?
No.
No? You know, a man in the spirit world who used to
My
like playing.
my dad used to play darts.
Your dad used
occasionally.
to play darts?
Occasionally, yeah.
Uh-huh. Because they just showed me the darts. I beg your pardon, I thought it was with you. And he's encouraging you to go for the bullseye with your goals and aims.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think you'll get there. You'll definitely get there, but you've got to keep aiming for the bullseye. Okay.
Thank you.
So if you want to take that symbolically, yeah. All right. They give me the name of Grace with you.
Mhm.
They're also giving me Ernest or
Yes,
Ernie for
yes.
you.
Yes.
Give me Joy or Joyce.
Mhm.
And give me Stan or Stanley. I'll pick that one. Have I already given you Stephen? Give me
No,
Stephen
but
again.
I can take Stephen.
Okay. And you'd understand, everyone else that had Irish connections, you'd understand having Scottish connections.
No.
No?
Irish, but not Scottish.
Ah, because I thought I heard somebody say McDonald, which I thought was,
Hmm.
yeah, no? Okay.
Mm.
All right then. Phil, I'm still with you. They're giving me the name of Ivy.
Ivy, definitely.
They showed me the Ivy League. I know who that is.
I know who that
My
is.
mind's just gone in. Ivy Northwich.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Now I know that you're very involved here. I feel more of that and growth and growing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. So keep up the good work with what it is that you're doing here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think that's from Ivy Northwich. Give everyone the name of Rose. I want to be Rose as well.
Rose, yes.
Yeah. Now, you remember the time when, was it you, or am I talking about somebody in spirit, and they wore a rose in their Or you need more information?
My dad occasionally used to wear a rose in his
Yeah,
buttonhole.
Perfect. Then again, that's his calling card, if you like. Okay. So so he's the main communicator, and he wants you to know that he's around you. And I feel he's sort of lined people up over there. He must have been a great organizer.
He was good. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was good.
because it feels like, oh, I'm doing a lot of organizing up
Yeah.
there.
A lot of admin. Yeah,
Oh, right.
admin.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not sure if it was him because I'm just getting the information. But did he or who kept bees? Knew somebody who kept bees?
No,
You don't understand.
no, I can't understand.
Oh, well, take his love, Phil.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you for letting me work with you.
Thank you.
Have I got time for one more?
Yes, you have. Yes.
Okay. All right. Either of these ladies here understand the name of Dan or Daniel? Anyone? No? You can understand Dan? I've already been to you. All right then. Yeah. This lady can. Let me work with you, please. Yeah. Still here. Okay. Okay. So I feel I've got a lady in the spirit world drawing close, and I feel family, and she's giving me the feeling. Have you been not completely worn out, but you've been feeling a bit tired recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel they're just saying rest up a bit and then you'll be back on track. And I feel you'd have that memory of when the teapot and they put the cozy over it.
Yes.
And I feel they're doing that.
Okay.
As if to say, we're around you, because it's very comforting.
Yes.
We're pouring a cup of tea, we're keeping it warm for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And like with our friend here, I feel somebody was very good with the crochet as well, or knitting. And what do you call it when they knit the squares and stick them all together? And
Yeah. I do a lot of crafting.
You're the crafter.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I felt like there's a name for it, isn't it? When you make a bedspread and
Patchwork. Yeah.
patchwork quilt.
Quilting.
Yeah, that sort
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah. So you can understand that.
Yes.
But I feel that I'm going to say your grandmother, correct me if it was your mother, was had a creative streak.
It's my mother.
Your mum. Okay. And I feel that it sort of runs in the family there.
Yeah.
And the way I'm getting it is she's given you, like we said, steering people. She's sort of set you up as well.
Thank you.
So to speak. Yeah. She was also very good with the sewing because she's opening a sewing box with the pin cushion thing on the top.
She was very handy. She could turn herself to anything.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Now, you yourself can understand. Do you ever have a go at ballet?
Yes.
Yeah. I was about to say you can understand the jewel box with the ballerina going around,
Yeah.
but you can that as well, can you?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, ballet, you actually tried out the ballet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now, did your mum used to cook some very old recipes?
Yes.
That nobody would do these days?
Yeah.
Yeah. People would turn up their nose.
We did.
You did. It doesn't have to be ox tongue, but I just felt like I was
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. So she's just having a laugh there. They just with the ox tongue soup,
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
whatever it was. Yeah. And do you not always put as much effort in to cooking as you might?
I do a bit, well,
You do.
I do a bit less now sometimes.
Uh-huh. Okay, because she was just sort of pushing some food in
Yeah.
your way. Okay then. So I like her and I like her craft because it's a positive fun things. Or you do
Yes.
make positive fun things. So so I think that's just her way of saying you get it from her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand. I've got Bob as well.
Yeah.
Bob. I felt like I had Bill. Bill?
I
No, it was
can't
Bob,
think
was
Bill.
it? Okay, let's stick with Bob. Okay. You understand a nice dog in the spirit world as well?
Lots of nice dogs.
Lots of nice dogs. The one I'm seeing is like, I would say medium-sized as opposed to small.
Yes.
And yeah, I just get such a nice personality and such a lot of love
Thank you.
from that dog. And that dog, some of your dogs were like humans
Yes.
as well. They had real personalities and characters,
Oh, absolutely.
very different. And you sort of sussed them out and they were like people.
Yes.
So this particular one is just coming around you with all that happiness. Yeah. Okay. Now, somebody just said, don't spread yourself too thinly.
Okay.
Yeah, I can understand that
Yeah.
as well.
Yes.
But they just said it. Mm.
Thank you.
Okay. All right then. Yeah. Okay. And did your cheeks used to go rosy?
Yes.
Because she's just remembering when your cheeks would go
Yeah.
all rosy red. Okay. Yeah. And you have you ever made a rag doll, or have you ever made a cloth doll? Or did you have one?
No. No, that's not something. I think I might have tried once, but not very successfully.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, she's just shown me one where if you turn it around the other way, it goes down and there's a
Oh,
different.
really? Yeah.
You know those?
Yeah.
I don't know why she's showing me that, but that's just what I saw.
Okay.
All right then. Yeah. So you had a very good relationship with your mother,
Yes.
and I felt she was saying she's saying you're my angel
Oh,
or I'm your angel, that sort of thing.
yeah.
Mm. You've got either one or a couple of cousins you've got a very good relationship with?
No,
Opposite.
I don't really know my cousins at all.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
All right. Okay. They give me a name of Tom as well. Can't understand.
Tommy.
Tommy?
Mm.
Yeah, same. All right. What was Ebenezer Scrooge? That was Dickens, wasn't it? Christmas Carol. Does that mean anything to you?
No, I like it. I like
You like
Dickens.
Christmas Carol?
No.
Yeah, because I just wanted to mention
Okay.
that Dickens story. Okay, just before I leave you, I know that you have an anniversary on Easter, or very close to Easter
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Am I right? You can understand 3 in a family?
Yes, I'm one of 3.
Yeah. And with this spreading yourself too thinly, have you got your iron in, say, 3 fires?
I have my iron in lots of fires. Yeah.
Iron in lots of fires. Okay. Have you been told before or are you already a healer?
I have. Yes, I have been. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes.
Because the they showed me that, and I want healing in the family as well.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I want to pour healing into
Yeah.
the family.
Thank you.
Yeah. Again, you've got that memory of maybe it was spring and finding the blue, broken blue bird's eggs.
Oh, not
Going back. All right then. So the main communicator was your mother.
yes.
Yeah, and so know that she loves what you do, and I feel she's with you when you're doing your crafting.
Okay, thank you.
And you also, did she have a complaint with a sore hip, or did you or someone around you?
My granddaughter.
Your
said-
granddaughter. Okay,
with the hip.
because I just felt that there. I wasn't sure if it was her talking about for herself or mentioning somebody. Okay. All right. Got a granddaughter. You're too young to have a granddaughter. Take their love from those in the spirit world.
Thank you very much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Time to go? Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Sorry I didn't get round to more people, but thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much, Jeff, for an excellent demonstration. And I just have some notices before we close the service. Our guest medium for the Divine Service on Sunday, February the 8th at 11 a.m. is Annette Carty. Please note that Wimbledon Spiritualist Church services for each week can now be viewed on a link which is found on Facebook and Instagram pages. So anytime you would like to look at a previous service going back several years, you can do so via this particular link, which links you up with YouTube and all our services. The Healing Clinic for members of the community and animals is every Tuesday from 7 until 8:15 and Thursday from 10 a.m. until 12 noon. And you will be greeted by our healer practitioners in a very safe and welcoming atmosphere, and donations apply. New events for winter 2026 include our Friendship Club every Wednesday from 11:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. at Wimbledon. I'm not absolutely certain whether we will be running Friendship Club this coming Wednesday, but this will be confirmed later today or tomorrow, and I will then put a posting on our Facebook pages to let everybody know whether it's going ahead or not. So please keep your eyes peeled to our Facebook pages and also our website. Development Circles, Dawn Collinson's Open Circle restarts on March the 12th. And this is run every second and fourth Thursday of every month. So if you are interested in joining Dawn's group, please contact her on her email address, which is Dawn Collinson, DAWNCOLLINSON 80 at gmail.com. That's dawncollinson80 at gmail.com. Open Platform, run by myself, Phil Shaw, is starting a new slot for 2026 on Saturdays bi-monthly. And the first session is Saturday, February the 14th, running from 2 o'clock until 3:45 p.m. And this will run, as I said, bi-monthly in April, June, August, October, and December. Some dates may be subject to change, but where possible, the Open Platform will be held on the second Saturday of alternate months, with the exception of April the 25th and August the 22nd. That's April the 25th and August the 22nd. So alternative dates will be posted on our Facebook pages and website in due course. Open Platform is for intermediate, advanced and working mediums to polish platform presentation skills, evidential mediumship, inspirational speaking and psychic art in a safe and supportive environment. And full details about Open Platform will be available to view on our website and Wimbledon pages in due course. Any inquiries relating to Open Platform should be directed to myself, Phil Shaw. Demonstrations of mediumship. At Wimbledon Spiritualist Church, we have a demonstration of mediumship with Ian Mason and Ashley Robinson next Sunday, February the 8th, starting at 7 o'clock, and the admission is £5. That's next Sunday evening, 7 o'clock, February the 8th. At Wimbledon Spiritualist Church on February the 22nd, Ashley Robinson and Ivan Lee will be giving the demonstration, which starts at 7, and the admission is £6.50. Tickets are available on an advance booking link, which will be posted onto our Facebook pages and website very, very soon. Finally, there is a demonstration of mediumship at Hackbridge Spiritualist Church on February the 27th, which is a Friday, with Peter Goddard. The start time is 7:30 p.m. and the admission is £5. Forthcoming events. You are invited to the reopening and 75th anniversary of Hackbridge Spiritualist Church on Sunday, February the 15th at 3 p.m. That's Sunday, February the 15th at 3 p.m. with guest local MP Bobby Dean. Celebrate with us at this free event and enjoy a glass of bubbly, tea, coffee, and some cake. Additionally, there will be a lyceum, being spiritual, following the event. My final reading today is entitled Invictus by William Ernest Henley. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud under the bludgeonings of chance. My head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade. And yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me, unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my own fate. I am the captain of my soul. And now I will invite Jeff to give us his closing prayer. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Phil. So when we close in prayer, we're also closing ourselves down if we feel we've opened up spiritually in our own ways. It can be quite a subtle thing, so we'll close ourselves down as well. We'll bow our heads in prayer. Loving Father God, Divine Spirit, we thank you once again for the opportunity to come here today. And we thank our loved ones for coming through. And we know those who were not mentioned are indeed around us. As that link, that bond of love is everlasting. We ask for a blessing on each and every family that's represented here today, that your light might guide our steps in the weeks and months ahead. In your name, which is love, amen.
Thank you again, Jeff, for a lovely service. And thank you, everyone in church and online for attending today. Have a very safe and peaceful week ahead. God bless, and we hope to see you very soon. Thank you.